Hello.
Okay, it's happened. We're in business.
Specifically just to play it for him, just to show him like I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if you have tattoos. I don't care if you have a gap between your teeth. Like, I love you for who you are, and it's a very good person. That you just
It's like this little like glittery cloud floats in front of your face, and you grab it at the right time.
That's sort of charming, cleverness, and the charisma to be why we love the character, because there's a lot of complexity to that character.
Oh. All right, Swifties, brace yourselves because this is huge. A total game changer in the pop culture universe. Taylor Swift, the queen of Easter eggs and perfectly orchestrated public moments, has just dropped a bombshell in a brand new interview. She's done the unimaginable. She's called Travis Kelce her soulmate. Yes, you heard that right. Soulmate. The word that makes hearts race and restores faith in fairy tales. And she's using it to describe that Travis Kelce, the NFL superstar who has been effortlessly stealing hearts alongside her. We all knew things were getting serious. The stadium appearances, the coordinated outfits, the way they look at each other like no one else exists, it's been serving major couple goals. But soulmate? That takes things to an entirely new level. This interview is set to be an absolute tell-all, offering an inside look at the whirlwind romance that has captivated millions. Taylor, who's famously private about her relationships, is opening up in a way we've rarely seen before. She's reportedly spilling all the tea, secret dates, inside jokes, and those little moments that make their connection so special. Get ready to swoon, gasp, and maybe even shed a happy tear because this is the Taylor Swift love story we've all been waiting for. And honestly, it sounds like something straight out of a dream. But wait, she's not the only one gushing. Travis Kelce is still on cloud nine over Taylor's Eras tour. He's been full-on fanboying over her record-smashing 2-year stadium tour, which wrapped up in Vancouver. The guy is completely smitten, and honestly, we're obsessed. With immense pride for his superstar girlfriend, Travis Kelce couldn't wait to gush about her on his podcast, New Heights, which he co-hosts with his brother, Jason Kelce. Right off the bat, Travis gave a huge shout-out to Taylor, celebrating the end of her Eras tour. You could practically hear the relief in his voice, almost as if he thought she might just keep going forever. But more than anything, he was in complete awe of the entire thing. Jason, ever the supportive brother, asked how many shows Taylor had actually performed, and Travis, clearly overwhelmed, just laughed and said, "A ton." Like, a freaking ton. He was so blown away he couldn't even come up with the exact number at first. Then, as he stumbled over the stats, he finally put it into perspective. Over 10 million people saw Taylor perform live throughout the tour. Absolutely bonkers. You can almost picture him shaking his head in disbelief, which honestly is pretty adorable. He's just like any other proud boyfriend bragging about his insanely talented girlfriend, except his girlfriend happens to be like Taylor Swift. And she just wrapped up a record-breaking world tour that practically broke the internet multiple times. So yeah, he has every right to be a little excited. You can practically hear him gearing up to give her a massive hug, and maybe a well-deserved foot rub, after all that. Jason, equally amazed by the sheer scale of the tour, jumped in with his own praise for Taylor, completely in awe of how she managed to put on nearly 3-hour shows night after night for months on end. Crazy, right? But Travis, being the thoughtful guy he is, didn't just shower Taylor with praise. He made sure to give credit to everyone involved in making the Eras tour such a massive success. "Shout out to the whole crew," he said, giving love to the dancers, tech teams, and everyone working behind the scenes. I mean, yeah, it's Taylor's music and her tour, but that was a full-on production, man. It wasn't just her up there. It took an army of talented people to make it the best tour in the world. Of course, he couldn't resist giving Taylor one last bit of extra love, flashing a grin as he added, but, you know, mostly because of Taylor. It's that classic boyfriend move, acknowledging everyone's hard work while still making sure his girl gets the extra special recognition she deserves. And let's be real, he's smitten. even though the last time Travis caught the Eras Tour magic live was in Indianapolis last month. At this point, he's practically a tour veteran. He attended over a dozen shows throughout its run, following Taylor across the globe, from Buenos Aires to Los Angeles. So if anyone gets to call himself a certified Swiftie, it's him. All the way to Singapore. Talk about dedication. It's clear that the Eras Tour played a major role in their budding romance. Remember when Travis first tried to shoot his shot with Taylor back in July 2023, when she played at Arrowhead Stadium? The guy even made her a friendship bracelet with his phone number on it. Smooth move, right? Well, not quite. Taylor initially shut him down. Ouch. Poor Travis later spilled the whole awkward story on his podcast, which ironically is what actually caught Taylor's attention. Fast forward a few months and they went public with their relationship. Taylor later opened up about it in an interview with Time magazine, saying the whole thing started when Travis adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which she thought was totally badass. She even called it metal, which makes it even funnier. So basically, Travis's accidental public flirtation, while initially unsuccessful, ended up being the very thing that won her over. Just goes to show, sometimes a little public embarrassment can lead to true love. Since that now iconic podcast moment, Taylor and Travis's relationship has become a major part of the Eras Tour story. He even made a surprise appearance on stage during the 1975 set in June as a backup dancer. Yep, you read that right. Can you imagine an NFL star shaking his groove thing alongside Taylor Swift? The crowd went wild, and the moment instantly went viral. Travis later revealed on his podcast that it was actually his idea. She found the perfect spot in the show for me to pop in. It was such a fun, playful part, and I had a blast. And no, he wasn't even the slightest bit embarrassed, just fully enjoying the moment. Taylor clearly loved it too, posting on Instagram, "I'm still laughing and swooning over Killer Trav's Eras Tour debut." Their playful dynamic has become a fan favorite part of the whole Eras Tour experience, and Swifties can't get enough of their chemistry. One fan even wrote, "No, but my Roman Empire will always be Taylor saying, 'Will you allow me the honor of starting over in Kansas City?' with Travis Kelce in the audience, ready to take his chance with her." It was on that night that the prophecy changed. And believe it or not, Travis was a Swiftie long before their relationship became a pop culture obsession. Before Taylor's now legendary appearance at the Chiefs game on September 24th, 2023, his crush on her had already been exposed by none other than his own teammates. In a TikTok video posted by the Chiefs in August 2023, players were asked about their celebrity crushes. Before Travis could even answer, wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling blurted out, "Taylor Swift." Busted. Travis, clearly flustered but loving the attention, just smirked at the camera, put a finger to his lips, and said, "All right now." Looking back, we now know that Taylor and Travis were already secretly dating at the time, which makes the video even funnier. But here's the kicker. Travis wasn't just some random fan who suddenly became obsessed with Taylor. He was actually spotted at her Eras Tour. Before they even started dating, just another celeb in the crowd, or so we thought, enjoying the show like everyone else. It's kind of a fairy tale, isn't it? A football star goes to a concert, falls for the singer, and they end up living happily ever after, or at least happily for now. And let's be honest, we're all rooting for them. But here's the thing. Travis Kelce isn't exactly Taylor Swift's typical type. Sure, he's got that adoring boyfriend look every time he sees her on the Jumbotron at his games, but when you compare him to her, dating history, he's definitely an outlier. Taylor has mostly gone for actors hypes like Joe Alwyn, Jake Gyllenhaal, Taylor Lautner, and Tom Hiddleston, or musicians like Calvin Harris, John Mayer, Harry Styles, and Maddie Healy. There's a pattern of artistic, brooding energy there. Travis, on the other hand, is a fun-loving, slightly goofy, all-American athlete. He's a Super Bowl-winning football star with a massive multi-million-dollar contract, a world completely different from songwriting and acting. So yeah, he's a bit of a departure from her usual type. But maybe that's exactly what makes their relationship so compelling. After spending 6 years in an ultra-private relationship with Joe Alwyn, maybe Taylor was ready for something new. Someone a little less serious. Someone who brings more fun and spontaneity into her life, and honestly, Travis seems to do just that. Their dynamic is refreshing, their chemistry is undeniable, and it's adorable to watch. It's like she's breaking her own dating mold, and it works. So, what do you think? Are you loving Taylor and Travis together as much as we are? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, so you never miss a celeb update. I post new videos every week uncovering all the juicy secrets of your favorite stars.